Welcome to the virtual tutor series on core mathematics for senior high schools. This is part 2 of the solutions to past SSSCE and WASSCE questions on linear equations in one variable. If you are new to this topic, I highly recommend that you first watch our lessons on linear equations in one variable to acquire the basics before watching this video. Please take your book and pen as you follow along. We begin with WASSCE 2006, Theory Question 6a. Find the value of x in the equation 3x minus 1 all over 6 minus 2x minus 1 all over 3 is equal to 1 over 4. Solution. We have the equation 3x minus 1 all over 6 minus 2x minus 1 all over 3 is equal to 1 over 4. This is an equation containing fractions. Therefore, we need to first multiply through by the LCM of the denominators. The LCM of 6, 3, and 4 is 12. So we have 12 times 3x minus 1 all over 6 minus 12 times 2x minus 1 all over 3 is equal to 12 times 1 over 4. To be on the safe side, let's put the numerators of the first and second fractions in bracket, just to remind ourselves that the LCM is being multiplied by each terms. So we have 6 into 12 to be 2. Now, we remove the brackets by distributing 2 over 3x and negative 1. So we have 2 times 3x to be 6x and 2 times negative 1 to be negative 2. 3 into negative 12 is negative 4. And again, let's remove the brackets by distributing negative 4 over 2x and negative 1. So we have negative 4 times 2x to be negative 8x and negative 4 times negative 1 to be 4. Remember that negative times negative is positive. On the right hand side, we have 4 into 12 to be 3 and 3 times 1 to be 3. Let's now group like terms by maintaining 6x and negative 8x on the left hand side and moving negative 2 and 4 to join 3 on the right hand side. So on the left hand side, we have 6x minus 8x. And on the right hand side, we have 3 plus 2 minus 4. 6x minus 8x is negative 2x. And 3 plus 2 minus 4 is 1. Dividing both sides by negative 2, we have x to be equal to negative 1 over 2. WASSCE 2006, Navdeq, Objective Question 12. The area of a rectangle is 60 units. If the length is x plus 4 units and the breadth is 5 units, find the value of x. Solution. The area of a rectangle is given by the formula length times breadth. The length we are told is x plus 4 units, and the breadth is 5 units. Therefore, the area of the rectangle is 5 times x plus 4. Removing brackets, we have 5 times x to be 5x and 5 times 4 to be 20. So the area of the rectangle can be expressed as 5x plus 20. But we are told that the area of the rectangle is 60 units. This implies that 5x plus 20 is equal to 60. Grouping like terms, we have 5x on the left-hand side and 60 minus 20 to be 40 on the right-hand side. Dividing both sides by 5, we have x to be 8. Therefore, the correct answer is option A. WASSCE 2007 Navdeq Objective Question 7. If integer x is divided by 7, the quotient is 11 with remainder 1. Find the value of x. Solution. Integer x divided by 7 can be expressed as x over 7. The quotient is the whole number part when the dividend x is divided by the divisor 7. And this we are told is 11. The remainder is always expressed as a fraction of the divisor. So we have the remainder 1 over 7. That is 11 whole number 1 over 7. To be able to solve this equation, let's first convert the mixed fraction 11 whole number 1 over 7 into an improper fraction. So we have x over 7 here, and we change the mixed fraction to improper fraction by first multiplying 7 by 11, which is 77, and adding 1 to the result, which is 78. So we have 78 over 7. Now, let's multiply through by the LCM of the denominators, which is 7. So we have 7 times x over 7 is equal to 7 times 78 over 7. 7 gets rid of 7 on the left-hand side, and 7 gets rid of 7 on the right-hand side. So we have x to be equal to 78. Therefore, the correct answer is option D. WASSCE 2008 Navdeq Theory Question 2A. A bag contains some balls, of which 1/4 are red. 40 more balls, of which 5 are red, are added. If 1/5 of all the balls are red, how many balls were there originally? Solution. The unknown quantity here is the number of balls. Therefore, let's use x to represent the original total number of balls. This means that the initial number of red balls in the bag would be 1/4 of x, which is x over 4. If 40 more balls are added, then the new total number of balls in the bag would be x plus 40. We are also told that 5 of the 40 balls are red. Therefore, the total number of red balls in the bag is x over 4 plus 5. Now, we are also told that 1/5 of all the balls in the bag are red. This implies that x over 4 plus 5 is equal to 1 over 5 into bracket x plus 40. Multiplying through by the LCM of 4 and 5, which is 20, we have 20 times x over 4 plus 20 times 5 is equal to 20 times 1 over 5 into bracket x plus 40. 4 into 20 is 5 times, and 5 times x is 5x. Again, 20 times 5 is 100. And on the right hand side, we have 5 into 20 to be 4 times. And 4 times 1 is 4. So we distribute 4 over x and 40 in order to get rid of the bracket. So we have 4 times x to be 4x and 4 times 40 to be 160. Grouping like terms, we have 5x minus 4x to be x and 160 minus 100 to be 60. Therefore, there were 60 balls in the bag originally. WASSCE 2011 Navdeq Objective Question 12. Solve the equation 5 into bracket x minus 2 minus 8 into bracket x minus 1 is equal to 3x minus 10. Solution. We have the equation 5 into bracket x minus 2 minus 8 into bracket x minus 1 is equal to 3x minus 10. This is an equation containing brackets. Therefore, we need to first remove the brackets by distributing 5 over x minus 2 and negative 8 over x minus 1. So for the first bracket, we have 5 times x to be 5x and 5 times negative 2 to be negative 10. And for the second bracket, we have negative 8 times x to be negative 8x and negative 8 times negative 1 to be 8. This is equal to 3x minus 10. Now, let's group like terms by bringing 3x to join 5x and negative 8x on the left hand side and moving negative 10 and 8 to join negative 10 on the right hand side. So we have 5x minus 8x minus 3x on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have negative 10 plus 10 minus 8. 5x minus 8x minus 3x is negative 6x, and negative 10 plus 10 minus 8 is negative 8. In order for x to stand alone, let's divide both sides of the equation by negative 6. So we have negative 6x over negative 6 and negative 8 over negative 6. On the left hand side, we have negative 6 getting rid of negative 6. And on the right hand side, negative gets rid of negative. 2 into 6 is 3, and 2 into 8 is 4. Therefore, x is equal to 4 over 3. Hence, the correct answer is option A. WASSCE 2012 Theory Question 1b. If 3/4 of a number added to 5/6 gives the same result as subtracting 7/8 of the number from 20 and 1/3, find the number. Solution. The unknown quantity in this case is the number. Therefore, let's use x to represent the number. 3/4 of the number added to 5/6 can be expressed as 5 over 6 plus 3 over 4x. And 7/8 of the number subtracted from 20 and 1/3 can be expressed as 20 whole number 1 over 3 minus 7 over 8x. Converting the mixed fraction 20 whole number 1 over 3 into improper fraction, we have 61 over 3 minus 7 over 8x. We are told that the result of the first expression is the same as the second expression. This implies that 5 over 6 plus 3 over 4x is equal to 61 over 3 minus 7 over 8x. We now have an equation containing fractions. Therefore, let's multiply through by the LCM of the denominators. The LCM of 6, 4, 3, and 8 is 24. So we multiply through by 24. Therefore, we have 24 times 5 over 6 plus 24 times 3x over 4 is equal to 24 times 61 over 3 minus 24 times 7x over 8. 6 goes into 24 4 times, and 4 times 5 is 20. Again, 4 goes into 24 6 times, and 6 times 3x is 18x. On the right hand side, we have 3 into 24 to be 8, and 8 times 61 to be 488. Finally, 8 into negative 24 is negative 3, and negative 3 times 7x is negative 21x. Grouping like terms, we have 18x plus 21x to be 39x, and 488 minus 20 to be 468. Dividing both sides by 39, we have x to be equal to 12. Therefore, the number is 12. Theory question 6a of WASSCE 2014. If 3 over 2p minus 1/2 is equal to 1/3 over 1/4 of p plus 1, find p. Solution. We have the equation 3 over 2p minus 1/2 is equal to 1/3 over 1/4 of p plus 1. Let's first cross multiply in order to get rid of these fractions. So we have 3 into bracket 1/4 of p plus 1 is equal to 1/3 into bracket 2p minus 1/2. Removing brackets, we have 3 times 1/4 of p to be 3/4 of p, and 3 times 1 to be 3. On the right hand side, we have 1/3 times 2p to be 2/3 of p, and 1/3 times negative 1/2 to be negative 1/6. The LCM of the denominators 4, 3, and 6 is 12. Therefore, we multiply through by 12. So we have 12 times 3/4 of p plus 12 times 3 is equal to 12 times 2/3 of p minus 12 times 1/6. 4 into 12 is 3 times, and 3 times 3p is 9p. 12 times 3 is 36. And on the right hand side, 3 into 12 is 4 times, and 4 times 2p is 8p. Finally, 6 into negative 12 is negative 2, and negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Grouping like terms, we have 9p minus 8p to be p, and negative 2 minus 36 to be negative 38. Therefore, p is negative 38. Objective question 41 of WASSCE 2018. 2 times a number added to 1/3 of the number gives 5 and 1/6. Find the number. Solution. The unknown quantity in this case is the number. Therefore, let's use x to represent the number. Two times the number added to 1/3 of the number means 1/3 of x plus 2x. And this we are told is equal to 5 and 1/6. To be able to solve for x, let's first convert the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. So on the left-hand side, we have 1/3 of x plus 2x. 6 times 5 is 30, and 30 plus 1 is 31. So we have 31/6 on the right-hand side. Multiplying through by the LCM, 6, we have 6 times 1/3 of x plus 6 times 2x is equal to 6 times 31/6. 3 into 6 is 2, and 2 times x is 2x. Again, 6 times 2x is 12x. On the right-hand side, we have 6 getting rid of 6, and 1 times 31 is 31. Grouping like terms, we have 2x plus 12x to be 14x. So 14x is equal to 31. Dividing both sides by 14, we have x to be equal to 2 whole number 3/14. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. Objective question 3 of WASSCE 2019. Solve y plus 1 all over 2 minus 2y minus 1 all over 3 is equal to 4. Solution. We have the equation y plus 1 all over 2 minus 2y minus 1 all over 3 is equal to 4. This is an equation containing fractions. Therefore, let's multiply through by the LCM of 2 and 3, which is 6. So we have 6 times y plus 1 all over 2 minus 6 times 2y minus 1 all over 3 is equal to 6 times 4. To be on the safe side, let's put these two binomial expressions in bracket. So we have y plus 1 in bracket and 2y minus 1 also in bracket. 2 into 6 is 3 times. 3 times y is 3y. And 3 times 1 is 3. Again, 3 into negative 6 is negative 2. Negative 2 times 2y is negative 4y. And negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. And on the right-hand side, we have 6 times 4 to be 24. We group like terms by maintaining 3y and negative 4y on the left-hand side, and moving 3 and 2 to join 24 on the right hand side. This gives 3y minus 4y is equal to 24 minus 2 minus 3. 3y minus 4y is negative y, and 24 minus 2 minus 3 is 19. Dividing both sides by negative 1, we have y to be equal to negative 19. Therefore, the correct answer is option C. Well done. This brings us to the end of today's lesson and the end of the topic linear equations in one variable. If you have followed through all the lessons, including the solved past SSSCE and WASSCE questions, then you should be well equipped at this point to handle any question on linear equations in one variable that you come across in any examination with ease and confidence. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, share, and leave your comments in the comment section below. You may also consider subscribing to the TVTL's YouTube channel in order to receive notification on educational videos like this. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video lessons.